live to be 100, I'll never be able to forget that big snowstorm a couple of years ago. The weather closed in, and well, you might not believe it, but the world almost missed Christmas. Oh, excuse me. Call me Sam. What's the matter? Haven't you seen a talking snowman before? Nice around here, isn't it? We call it Christmas Town, better known as the North Pole. Here's our Christmas tree forest, the place I grew up. It's a nice place to live, you know. Of course, the #1 citizens up here are the Clauses, Santa and Mrs., first castle on the left. Matter of fact, only castle on the left, actually. Why, here they come now.
Papa, you haven't touched a morsel. I'll have to take your suit in. Eat!
Oh, I'm busy, Mom. It's almost Christmas.
Whoever heard of a skinny Santa? Eat! Eat!
Now, don't any of you worry about Santa. I'm sure Mrs. Claus will have him plenty fattened up just in time for Christmas Eve. It's always the same story. I love this Christmassy time of year, with everyone getting ready for that magical night when Santa and his reindeer make their special flight. Makes me want to sing. Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, just one's for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh, I only have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Especially when things are running happy and smooth like it is this season. Nothing like the year of the big snowstorm. I don't know what we would have done without Rudolph to pull us through. Anyway, what? Could it be that some of you are not acquainted with the story of Rudolph? Well, pull up a nice block and lend an ear. You know how Santa uses the magic reindeer to pull a sled? You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen? Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? It all started a couple of years before the big snow. It was springtime, and Santa's lead reindeer, Donner, had just become a proud papa.
We'll call him Rudolph.
Rudolph is a lovely name. Rudolph.
Oh, look at that guy knows his own name.
His nose is shiny.
Shiny? I didn't say it glows.
Well, we'll just have to overlook it.
How can you overlook that? His beak blinks like a bleaking beacon.
Well, Donna, where's the new member of the family? After all, if he wants to be on my sleigh team someday, better get to know me. Oh, well, hi there. Aren't you the sturdy little fella? Oh, smart, too. Great belts and icebergs.
Now, Santa, I'm sure he'll go at it when he gets older.
Well, let's hope so if he wants to be on my team someday. You see, little fella, every year I shine up my sleigh bells for 8 lucky reindeer. Jingle, 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 you will hear those sleigh bells ring. I am old Kris Kringle, I'm the king of jingling. Jingle, jingle, reindeer, through the frosty air they'll go. They are not just plain deer, they're the fastest deer I know. Ho, ho, you must believe that on Christmas Eve I won't pass you by. I'll dash away in my magic sleigh, flying through the sky. Jingle, 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 you will hear those sleigh bells ring. I am old Kris Kringle, I'm the king of jingling. Jingle, jingle, reindeer, through the frosty air they'll go. They are not just plain deer, they're the fastest deer I know. Ho-ho!
Let's believe that Christmas Eve he won't pass you by.
I'll dash away in my magic sleigh, flying through the sky. Jingle, 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 you'll hear those sleigh bells ring. Sprinkle, I'm the king of jingling. Jingle, 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 you hear those sleigh bells ring. I am old Kris Kringle, I'm the king of jingling.
You must believe that Christmas Eve he won't pass you by.
I'll dash away in my magic sleigh, flying through the sky. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Sleigh bells ring. I am old Kris Kringle.
He is old Kris Kringle.
Yes, I am old Kris Kringle. I'm the king of jingling. Oh-ho! Well, my little fella.
Oh, Santa's right. He'll never make the sleigh team. Wait, I've got it. We'll hide Rudolph's nose.
Hide it.
Yeah, we'll hide it.
How?
I don't know. We'll think of something. Well, you'll be a normal little buck one day. A chip off the old antler. Put it there, son. Oh, gee.
Well, for the first couple of years, the Donners did a pretty good job of hiding Rudolph's non-conformity. Donner taught Rudolph all the ins and outs of being a reindeer.
This way, Rudolph.
Right behind you, Daddy.
Right over here. Right at the edge of the forest. It's the best place to find food.
That's good.
How to fight off enemies, things like that.
Alright, back to training, my boy.
Sure, Daddy.
Remember, you need to keep a low base when you're ready to charge. It's all about leverage.
Leverage. Got it.
Give it a go. Come on. There you go. Come on.
But most important of all, he taught his son to beware of the abominable snow monster of the north. He's mean, he's nasty, he's everything to do with Christmas. Though aside from the abominable, business goes on as usual. And soon it is right before Christmas, and everybody is getting ready for that big sleigh ride on Christmas Eve. All the Santa's letters have been received, and all the toys must be finished to make certain that every good grown boy gets the right gift. You see, all the toys and the rings made by these dogs seems all to a certain knack for toy making and order.
Have you been the way you should on every single
truly had the knack. Except for this one mystery.
Harvey, haven't you finished painting that yet? There's a pile of a mile wide behind you. What's eating you, boy?
Not happy in my work, I guess.
What?
I just don't like to make toys.
Oh, well, that's all. What? You don't like to make toys?
No,
Harvey doesn't like to make toys. Harvey doesn't like to make toys. He doesn't like to make toys. He doesn't like to make toys.
Shame on you!
Well, do you mind telling me what you do want to do?
Well, sir, someday I'd like to be a dentist.
A dentist?
Well, we need one here, and I've been studying. It's fascinating to have no idea. Molars and bicuspids and incisors.
You're an elf. An elf to make toys. Now get back to work.
Thank you.
No, not for you. Finish the job or you're fired.
Why am I such a misfit? I am not just a nitwit. Seems outfit.
Ah, well, such is the life of an elf. Meanwhile, Rudolph was having his growing pains too. Darnell was determined to keep his son's nose a secret.
Alright, there you go. Try it on.
I don't want it, Daddy. I don't like it.
You'll like it and you'll wear it.
Aw, Daddy. It's not very comfortable.
There are more important things besides comfort. Self-respect. Sandy can't object to you now.
Why am I such a misfit? I am not just a nitwit. Just because my nose blows. Why don't I fit in?
So time passes. Christmas comes and goes on schedule, and soon it is April. That's when all the new fawns call for purpose to meet the other new fawns, and to be inspected by Santa.
Alright, son. Don't worry about your nose. Just get out there and do your stuff. Remember, you're my little buck.
Rudolph?
Come on, you can be one.
Where are you going?
To the reindeer games. Next English trip. Besides, it's a great place to shop and stuff with us. Come on. Hey, what do you know? What do I like it?
You fireball. You really think so?
Here comes the coach.
All right, reindeer, all right. All right, that's better. My name is Coach Comet, and I'm here to make reindeer out of you. So, let's go. Our first game is going to be takeoff. We all want to pull Santa's sleigh someday, so we must learn to fly. Now, who's the first to fly? One at a time, one at a time. You're Dasher's little boy, aren't you? You go first. Now, the trick is getting up enough speed and jumping into the wind. Got it? Go ahead. Not bad for a first try. Next.
He won't get to us for a while yet. Now's your chance to get his wings with that duck. Nice day?
Yep.
For takeoff practice, I mean.
Yep.
I bet you'll do the best.
Oh, I don't know.
Is there something wrong with your nose? I mean, you kind of talk funny.
What's so funny about the way I talk?
Well, don't get mad. I don't mind.
You don't?
My name's Bruce. Hi.
My name's Rudolph. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Clarice. After practice, would you? Hey, Rudolph, get back here. It's your turn, you know. Gee, I gotta go back. So would you walk home with me?
Uh-huh. Rudolph, I think you're cute.
I'm cute! I'm cute! She said I'm cute! She said I'm cute!
Not bad at all.
Hey, Rudolph, you're okay.
You're crying! What's the matter now, Bugs?
take off too.
All right now, reindeer, back to practice. Oh no, not you. You better go home with your folks. From now on, gang, we won't let Rudolph join in any reindeer games, right?
Right. Rudolph!
Well, what do you want?
You promised to walk me home.
Aren't you gonna let one of those too?
I think it's a handsome nose. Much better than that silly false one you were wearing.
It's terrible. It's different from everybody else's.
But that's what makes you so grand. Why any doe would consider herself lucky to be with you.
Yeah, but I wasn't very lucky today, was I? I wish I had a new nose.
So that was today. Tomorrow's a whole new day.
Yeah?
Of course. There's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. Believing your dreams, come what may. There's always tomorrow, so much to do, and so little time in the day. All pretend the rainbow has an end, and you'll be there, my friend, someday. There's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. Tomorrow is not far away. All pretend the rainbow has an end, and you'll be there, my friend, someday. There's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. Tomorrow is not far away.
Clarice!
Mom!
You get back to your cave this instant.
But
This instant, young lady.
yes, ma'am.
I want to make one thing very plain. No doe with blind is going to be seen with red-nosed reindeer.
Ah, the troubles of youth.
Well, let's get this over with.
Okay, Santa. Now let's try out the new elves on that road. And remember, it's for Santa. And 1, and 2, and 3, and...
We are Santa's elves, filling Santa's shelves with a toy for each loyal. We are Santa's elves. We work hard all day, but our work is play. 'Cause we try our sleeves to ride out. We are Santa's elves. We must special Johnny cheer. Christmas Eve we are till Santa's bell. Santa knows who's good, do the things you should, and we bet you he won't forget you. We are Santa's elves. We must special Johnny cheer. We don't like to brag.
I have to go.
What does Papa know? It was beautiful. You keep it just the way it was. Papa! Papa! That sounded terrible. The tenor section was weak.
Wasn't our fault, Bob. Hurry and show up.
What?
All right, this won't hurt a bit.
Why was your elf practice?
Just fixing these dolls' teeth.
Just fixing? Now listen. We have dolls that cry, talk, walk, blink, and run a temperature. We don't need any chewing dolls.
Just had to find a way to fit in.
You'll never fit in. You come to elf practice and learn how to wiggle your ears and chuckle warmly and go hee-hee and ho-ho and important stuff like that. A dentist? Good grief.
No, I just can't. It's like you said, I'll never fit in. Why am I such a misfit? I am not just a nitwit. You can't fire me, I quit. Seems I don't fit in.
Well, our little friend made his way out of Santa's castle, where he encountered another misfit.
Oh, is this your snowman?
No, who are you?
Well, actually, I'm a dentist. Well, I want to be someday. Right now, I'm just an elf. But I don't need anybody. I'm independent.
Yeah, me too. I'm what I said. Independent.
What do you say we be independent together?
You wouldn't mind my red nose?
Unless you wouldn't mind me being a dentist.
It's a deal.
We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in. We're not Duffy and Dilly. Don't go around willy-nilly. Seems to us kind of silly that we don't fit in. We may be different from the rest. Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in.
Why is my misfit? I am not misfit. I'm an adorable reindeer. Why don't I fit in?
Why am I such a misfit? I'm not just a nitwit. You can't fire me, I quit. Seems I don't fit in. We may be different from the rest. Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in. Don't you know? Wake up to life.
Now these two didn't have any idea of what they were letting themselves into. The world looked a lot more complicated and dangerous than when they were snug in more about the hole. The outside world was up to its ears in danger, but somehow the two managed to survive the night. Now after Rudolph didn't come back home, you can bet that old Donner felt just terrible about the way he treated his son.
It just feels so terrible.
And he knew that the only thing to do was go out and look for his little buck.
I have to go out and look for him.
I'm coming along.
No, I have to do this on my own.
And no sooner did Donner leave, than Mrs. Donner and Clarice decided to settle on their own.
Come on, Clarice, we'll find them.
We will.
cornmeal, ham much, and partridge. Gadzooks! The bumble's right again!
It's my nose. It keeps on giving us away.
Anything I hate is a nosy bumble. Let that out with the beam of superior intelligence.
How?
Douse your nose and run like crazy!
Mister, where are we going?
You're coming with me. We'll be rich. With the biggest silver strike this time the Hudson Bay. Silver!
I thought you wanted gold.
I changed my mind. Silver or gold. But that's just the first step, my curly toad compadre.
First step to what?
Well, fame and fortune, as the old song goes.
Fame and fortune? What's that?
Well, buckaroo, it's anything you want. Anything that's waiting for you out there on the great frozen beyond.
But I don't know what's waiting for me, or what I want.
You will soon enough. In the meantime, this old song will provide us all some inspiration. It goes something like this. Fame and fortune.